Hi, happy Tuesday. So it has come to my attention that I haven't properly introduced myself. Hi, I'm Atalya Sternoff. The name Atalya is actually Israeli. It's a bit hard for some people to pronounce right away, but get used to it. And you know what? You don't really have to pronounce it if you're just watching me talk. So there. My channel name, however, is atalyatomorrow because there's a joke that when I was born, because my middle name is Tamara, my dad told my aunt my name, and my aunt told her friend that she became an aunt. Her friend said, "Whoa, that's awesome, what's her name?" And my aunt said, "Atalyatomorrow." "No, tell me today." It sounds like I'll tell you tomorrow, so that's why my name is atalyatomorrow. Get it? See what I did there? Now, the second part of this video is for my good friend Gabe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a bit about quadrilaterals. Yes, quadrilaterals look like this. More specifically, parallelograms. That's a parallelogram, see? It's very lovely. So parallelograms, as you might guess, the opposite sides are parallel to each other. And because of that, the alternate interior angles are supplementary, okay? Basically, this angle plus this angle equals 180 degrees. Same goes for these two angles. Now, what do you notice? That's right. These two equal 180 degrees, and these two equal 180 degrees. That must mean that these two are congruent, and these two are congruent. See? So that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to do something spectacular. Oh my god, what did you do? She made two triangles. That's right, I did. This line right here is a transversal, which means that these two angles must be congruent, that one, and then also that one, and that one. Which means now you have angle, side, angle. And you can prove these two triangles congruent. I decided to draw a new image because the last one's getting pretty crowded, but that's basically all we know. Things that you can do with parallelograms. Now it looks like a kite, but that's a whole different shape. So now what we're going to do is we're going to prove that this is congruent to this, and then this is congruent to this. Basically what we're trying to prove is that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So what we can already say is that this angle is congruent to this angle because of the z, or in other words, alternate interior angles. And then same goes for this angle and this angle. So now that we have this information, yup, you guessed it, we can prove that this triangle is congruent to this triangle because of angle, side, angle, if you didn't already know that. And once we do that, because we have corresponding parts, we can say this. Now, moving on with some other fun stuff, my friend had some difficulty doing this homework problem, and I thought that I would explain it a bit better. Yeah, galaxy marker. It's pretty awesome because, see, it's a marker, but it's like holding a pen, so it's better. It's just better in every way. Just take my word for it. It's just better. So what we know is that ABCD is a parallelogram. There. Now let's just mark it up with everything that we learned from this one. Basically what we have is this. I forgot to mention earlier that we also know that this is congruent to this. The pink is just so you can see the parallelogram that was given clearer, and the blue is what I added in just to mark it up so it's clearer to understand. So looking at this diagram, there is another thing that we can add. It is the z. That's what I like calling them. Well, that's actually what my math teacher taught us, which is an easy sort of little trick to help find congruent alternate interior angles. So I'm talking about that angle right there, which is congruent to that angle, which, as you can see, is also congruent to that angle, but that's not very important. So I'm just going to mark that down. Whoa, 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 wait. As you can see, side, angle, side, side, angle, side. If I remember correctly, that means that these two triangles are congruent. If those two triangles are congruent, then that must mean corresponding parts. So I just marked that side and that side congruent. Hold on a minute. If these two are congruent and these two are congruent, it's a parallelogram. Oh my goodness. Gonna use a color. Bam. Let's just look at the proof for a second. Did we prove it? Hell yeah. Case closed. You're welcome, Gabe. Look. It's my Hobbit calendar. My Hunger Games poster. Oh. Bye.